You have been the Chronic's Rabbit Hole, and Remy, thank you so much for your Patreon membership request. You are bringing Killswitch Engage back down the rabbit hole, and today we're going to be reacting to Starting Over, the official music video.
Thank you so much, Remy, for bringing us back to this band. I have loved this band growing up, but this is another song I have not heard from them. So thank you so much for this. You gave us an option to check out the Spotify or the official music video. We went with the official music video so we can see what they bring to us for their awesome music videos from back in the day. And we love those ones too. So thank you so much. Let's get into it. Powerful lyrics. Ooh, nice decent drum moment. Woo! What breakdown. Okay, real quick, just to give you some, because you also wanted us to check the lyrics out. We want to just let you know, you hearing the lyrics okay?
Yeah,
like you can hear it very well. We can understand the whole starting over, whether it is just the relationship or even when you move away and it became a long distance relationship too.
Yeah.
I was thinking of that as well, but it just sounds so clean, so crisp, and that bass drum moment was immaculate.
Insane.
beautiful, because if you aren't trying to hyper focus on the lyrics, this band's just incredible for metal lovers and music lovers. But I really am happy, Remy, that you're trying to make us focus on the lyrics here too, because when I think of you, I think of the place that we started, and anytime we drive past that place, it always makes me feel good. So
Yeah,
anytime we're in a fight or something, that would be a good place to go back
to where it all
to where it
started.
started again. And then a lot of people like, look where we're at, we can't waste what we are now, like we need to
Yeah,
think about how this we all came here. And there's a lot of not just relationships but even bands that sometimes could probably be in these moments when they're like, I don't know, should we continue, things are just so friction. It's like, well, like tomorrow we're gonna go play in that first place that we played like 10 years ago, like do you remember, that's why we're a band now. So like
yeah.
that type of thought was really healing. And then you could see when they finally reached each other at the end there, and the thing was showing the completion of what they needed to understand it's worthy to continue to move forward.
Absolutely. And like this was such a beautiful piece as well because there was one lyric that stood out to me above all, and that was the one like there were so many promises have been made,
Right.
right? So like let's go back and like for
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
that clean slate, because often even within marriages and relationships, always within marriages and relationships, um things get said out of anger at times and promises are made, and then that begins to stack up on top of it one and over and
Hard to keep
again,
up with those oaths.
and it's hard to keep up with those oaths, exactly.
Yeah,
And then you get held to that standard because it is a promise that you made, but is it a promise that can, let's say, like a year later, 5 years later, 10 years later, is that still a promise that holds true in that time? And I think that's why a lot of people, even my aunt and uncle, have done vow renewals where they renew
absolutely
those
right.
those oaths and they
Kids are
have a
gone
clean
now, you have a
slate.
whole different oath.
Yeah, like things change,
Yeah,
right? So like that's something, a clean slate, like even if it isn't in a negative way of, having a breakup where they're like, take me
exactly.
back. Sometimes like that clean slate needs to happen
Let's get that
before
spark
it
again.
gets to that
Exactly.
point so that you can repair it. So like he said in the other lyric, but some of these things that have been said you can't take back. So like how do you wipe that slate clean? So
Hmm.
even at that moment where you liked, where they embraced and you had that glow,
Yeah,
but then they were back at where they started. It
very
was
true.
all in her eye. She was
Okay, nice.
hoping
I'm
for
glad. I'm
it.
glad you saw that then fully. Then,
Yeah, so right
okay,
at the very end,
nice.
when the light dissipates, you see that it was actually just in her eye and it was
Wow.
her
Okay, I
thought.
can't believe I
And they're
missed that.
still
Thanks for saying
sitting
that.
at the very end, still deciding if they're going to go embrace
Wow.
and go back to that moment to take back because,
That's incredible because being the man on one side, I've known the girl that was waiting for me to make that move. So I think
yeah,
there's a lot
make
of
that leap.
people on, regardless of what side, have been
Yeah.
waiting for that person on the other side to make that move because they already have and they're waiting for it on the other
Yeah,
side.
it's like I'm ready to go,
Yeah,
but are
we can
you
go
going to
clean
make that
slate
physical leap so that we can go for it?
because you got to drop stuff
Yeah,
to jump.
I need to know that you're not just going to show up here in this moment. I need to see that you're going to make some effort for us to move forward.
Yeah, yeah.
So like that's where that moment ended at the very end of this song is, are you going to make that leap and you're going to show me that you're going to fight for this future, or are we just at a crossroads here and we're going to turn away around and walk the opposite way? Because if we embrace, that light's going to come and we can make that restart, have that vow renewal, we can move forward in this with this amazing music that's going on, or are we going to turn around and go the opposite way? Because who's going to make that first jump, that first leap?
Absolutely. That's why we love Killswitch Engage because
Yeah,
the metal is just incredible.
so
Because
good.
those triplets are coming in. It's really groovy. It's like metal core, but then it has like almost ballad like moments every single time in the mix of it.
Yeah,
And I love their transitions. And I'm so glad that you captured that actually didn't happen, because then it is a deeper thought now because of that, because it doesn't end in a comedy. It's now it's we don't even know how it ended, and then it lets you
yeah.
guys think how this continues on. So thank you so much everyone for being here. Remy, thank you for this request. We can't wait to see more Killswitch Engage come down the rabbit hole. So if y'all don't want to miss it, please hit that subscribe button on your way out and notification bell so you see the next one. We are now exiting the rabbit hole, folks.
Thank you so much, Remy, for this. This was such a treat. I loved lyrically what the song was pushing forward. Let me know what you think is how this turned out. Did they go and embrace, or is it still just a question in the air? So thank you so much for all being here. Peace and love, Chronicans.
God bless y'all.
Take care and bye for now.